Hey guys, so today we are continuing adding to the touring setup of the car. So obviously at the moment we've got these brackets up here which hold the max tracks at the moment, and we just put them on the other day as well. So I'm wanting to put a solar panel up there, so I've gone and got a 200 watt solar panel which is going to go up here. So I've got to take these off, those off, and I've got the side brackets here from Bulletproof as well as their solar panel. As well as that, with the canopy, I've had to go and get some different brackets for the awning. Give me a sticker, that's awesome. So these are the new brackets for the awning. It comes with a spanner, nicely well packaged in here. So these actually sit a bit higher than the brackets I have at the moment. If I can work out how to get in here. So it should allow the canopy door to open. They will just slide under there and sit there, and then the awning will sit up here rather than sitting down there. So start getting these installed, take the other brackets off first and the roof rails, and then we'll see where we're at. Now we've got the old brackets off, time to open up these ones and, the roof rails they are. We'll open up these ones and show you how to install them and then what comes with them, and we'll get into it. So these are the brackets here. These sit in behind here to make the logo stand out a bit better and to hide those bolts. Up on the car, just sits like that with the holes through these, and then the roof rack sits on top of that. Sorry, that ends up taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to. It's not because of the product, it's because I'm putting it on a different tent to what it's meant for. So I've got an Alpine Touring rooftop, and this is a Bulletproof one. So I'll see if I can show you. I've just had to put a bit of a gap in between the tent and the bracket, just so that the bolts weren't too long, because they weren't going in and holding it. And it is super hot, so I'm sweating a lot. But yeah, it's all on now, and I'll go to the other side. So because I've had to put these spacers on the front, I was having trouble lining it up as I put it in. So this time I've put tape on this side to hold the bolts there, and then I can turn that upside down and drop some spacers, which I'm just using washers, onto each of these. And it is much easier than trying to thread through when it's on the car. So hopefully this makes it a lot easier for me, because I struggled way more than I needed to with the first one. So let's see how this one goes on. So that was a lot easier having the tape on that bit. I think for now I'm going to head inside and have a dinner, have a beer maybe, because it's so hot out here, like I'm cooking. After that, I will come back out and do the awning brackets and mount the solar panel, but at least we know these bits work on the tent. It's up here all nice, looks awesome up there. Just blends in with the tent, which is what you want. Still got the old awning brackets on for now, but got that mounted on both sides, so I think that'll do. Yeah, like I say, it's almost 7 o'clock, go have some dinner, and then we'll come out after it cools down a bit. So had dinner now, come back out to finish this off. So first up, we're going to take off these old brackets for the awning. Just sit too low for the canopy door to open. So we'll get into taking them off. So I've just got the awning sitting up on the car so I can get a rough idea of where the brackets need to go. I reckon the first one will sit about there. We should go into that nice bolt. Come grab the other one. So the second one. And these brackets are super nice. They hold underneath the tent as well, which is awesome. Should sit about there, maybe a little bit over, is my guess. And already they're sitting way nicer than the other ones. They're going to have 4 bolts go through, 1, 2, 3, 4. Same on there. And it's super strong because this is actually held with the way the tent is mounted up under there, up under here, which is awesome. So it's not going to move at all. We'll get to screwing those in. So with these brackets, what I'm going to do to mount them is just slide that out a little bit, and it's wedging on the actual racks that the rooftop's on, sorry. And these are going to slide in to there. 2 on each level, and same up the top, 2 on each level, and then again we'll roughly get it lined up with where the awning is, has the screws through it already. Might as well reuse them. Going to grab a tape measure. I'm back in a second. So what we're going to do now is just grab a tape measure and measure from these bolts how far it is to the back ones. That way we can tighten up these, knowing that they are going to be in line. So that's sitting at 1790 up for the bolts. Might move the front one forward a little bit. Give that a go. And that's looking pretty good. So we'll tighten those up and then we'll get the awning on it. So I'm not sure if you could exactly see what I was doing, but I was just taking off this latch that was up here. We won't be able to get to it, unfortunately, with the awning there. It's going to sit a bit higher up here, so won't be able to get to this bracket. But But when I bought the tent, the guy said take this one off anyway because he didn't think it would work with the brackets that he was providing me, so it should be fine. Just before we mount the awning, just going to put those side rails back on down the back so we can put the Max-Trax back on, and then we'll mount up the awning and see how it fits. Alrighty, so on to the last job of the night. We've got the solar panel. These are the brackets that go on the corner to hold the solar panel down, so we don't need those yet. We'll open up the actual panel itself. So here we've got a 200 watt solar panel. Obviously the cords that run out to the solar regulator. Flip it over. It's just a nice big panel. So we'll get it up on the roof. So these are the brackets that are going to pin down the corner. We'll pretend that's the solar panel. It's going to pin down on that. So that's the panel, and then it screws down there. So what we got to do is just stick on some of this foam to protect the solar panel. So literally just stick it on there, run it along the edge, grab your knife and run that along the edge too. And then the rest of that foam that we don't need should just pull away. We'll do that on all 4 brackets and then we'll get them up on the roof. So now we're up on the roof. Got a pretty good sunset over there. So these brackets just sit over the corner just like that. And then we'll get screwed through there. Got to line it up, obviously that's not screwing through anywhere, but there we go, that's a bit better. Screw through those 2 holes and then same thing down this end. Screw through there and that'll hold the panel on. So I've done as much as I can for tonight. I need to drill some more holes in the brackets on the roof, but I don't have a drill here. So we've got the awning up there. As you can see, it clears the canopy. I'll give a quick look at this. Canopy opens. So it still opens to a good height with the awning there, and I can fit under it, which is good. Then if we come around here, we've put the Max-Trax back on the roof. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them mounted like that or maybe put them the other way. And coming along here, we've got the side mounts that go to the solar panel, and then the solar panel is up the top there. Haven't wired it up yet. I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, that's about all we've done today. So we'll put that solar panel in tomorrow and then make sure it works, and that'll be the end. So we are back today. Yes, I am wearing the same shirt and it is okay. I'm only going to get sweatier, so don't need to worry about that. Gone and got another drill, and I've got a drill bit that says it was for hard metal. So first thing we're going to do is try and drill through that top. Just got to sit the panel back up there so I can make sure that I'm putting these brackets in the right spot. Once the panel's up there, drill those through, put the bolts through, and then the panel we mounted. And I also went and got the cable just before, which I believe is just in here, for connecting the panel to the Anderson plug that we already wired up when we did the 12 volt stuff. So get into it. So after quite a while, I finally got through that. I'm guessing it's stainless steel. It's super strong. It's just these brackets, but on the other side. But yeah, anyway, super strong, tough to get through. But it's all mounted up now. It's all mounted in the four corners, not going anywhere. And then just got this cord running down through the rooftop. It comes down in here. And then if we come around the other side, we've got it going into the middle one in there. And then if we come in here, just put a light on so we can see. We've got the solar on the DC-DC, as well as the alternator, which is good. So now when we're away, we should have power all the time without worrying if we don't run the car for a couple of days. So 200 watts with 120 amp battery, probably a little bit less solar than you'd like, because usually you want double the amount of solar that you have battery power in amps. But generally we're driving anyway most days. So yeah, it's more just for when we go up at Bonnie Doon and stuff like that over Christmas. Might park the car up for a few days and just good peace of mind. So today we also picked up this table. It's just an Oz Trail 100 centimeter folding table. It was one of the only ones we can find that goes in here. If it was a little bit higher, we could have got the triple folding ones, but we don't want that any higher, and this one should be perfect for us. So open it up and have a look what it's like and make sure it fits as well. And then these legs extend as well. And we've got a bit of a table to cook on and stuff like that. It is a bit little, but should be all good. So we'll just pack it up and then check that it fits in the hole. That's a perfect fit under there. Having its own spot means you won't forget to bring it, and you want to get it out because it's not a pain to get to. So that should be about all for today's video. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed watching. We've got the awning back on, solar, got the Max Tracks on the roof, the fridge under here, and yeah, so thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed.